Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Geek with Glasses Live. Today is a request video from one of my viewers on YouTube who, after watching the WoW versus LOTRO in-depth video series that I've put out, wanted to see a little bit more about the races and the differences between the two games, World of Warcraft and Lord of the Rings Online. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to actually take a look at the character creation process so that you can look at the different races and classes for each of the games. We're going to start off with Warcraft. So I've chosen a server that I don't currently have a character on. And what you want to do is just click your Create New Character, and you can tell right off the bat it stuck us in a Horde mode. We're going to start off with the Alliance and we'll move over to the Horde. So as you can see, the Alliance, good guys; Horde, bad guys. A lot of people say Horde for the win. A lot of people say Alliance for the win. That's completely up to you if you want to play a bad guy or a good guy. It really doesn't matter. It just kind of depends on, in my opinion, the race that you want to be in the game. So let's start off on the left on the tree. One of the things I want you to take note is down here, you've got, these are the races for your character, and then you have your difference between your male and your female. And then down here are the classes, and you'll notice that as you click through the different races, these class icons are changing, because not all races can be all classes in World of Warcraft. So that's kind of something that you're going to want to actually figure out when you're defining your character and what you want to play if you're new to World of Warcraft. So let's start off. You got a human, you got the male and the female version. The human can be a warrior, a pally, a rogue, a priest, a warlock, a mage, or a death knight. And then these are your customization options down here. So you can hit the random button and it'll give you a random looking character, or you can actually go through and do whatever it is that you want to customize the character, and then type a name or a random name. The other thing is on the right hand side, you'll notice this is a human class and a warrior, a human race and a warrior class, and it will tell you the individual benefits, because certain classes benefit being a certain race. So let's move on. Let's go down to the dwarf. That's your female dwarf. And here are your classes. You've got let's go back to, here's a male dwarf. He looks like he needs a suntan, so let's give him one. There we go, a little bit better. Then you can move down to the night elf and the female night elf. These are your classes. You've got a male gnome and a female gnome, and this gnome looks like she needs some sleep. So there we go. Make it a little cuter for you. And then the next thing we have is the Draenei, and your female Draenei and your male Draenei, and each of the classes that it can be. Going over to the Horde side, you've got your orcs. There's your male orc. You've got your female orc. Your classes. You've got your female undead zombie character. Zombies for the win. Your male zombie character. And let's see. You got your Tauren and your female Tauren. You've got your troll female, male troll, and you've got your male blood elf as well as your female blood elf. Another thing too is, as you can see, the characters look a certain way depending on the class that you choose and the gear that starts off. So as you can see, as you'll click through, things kind of change around depending on what class of character that you're starting off with. So those are all going to be independent depending on what it is that you choose. So that's a quick look at World of Warcraft characters and customization. Now let's take a look at the Lord of the Rings character customization. Okay, so here we are looking at the LOTRO character creation so that you can select your race and your class. And one of the things that probably stands out right away is there's no good side / bad side. Right off the bat, essentially all of the characters that play the non-NPC characters that are in Lord of the Rings are heroes of Middle-earth. There is no bad guys. The concept of this game is you are a citizen of Middle-earth who is rising up to challenge and to face Sauron and Saruman's armies and defeat the darkness of Middle-earth. So there is no bad guys. If you want to be a bad guy, however, you can actually go back and if we go to exit character creation here, you can click on the monster play button, and you'll notice that monster play pops up, and this gives you a predefined character. It's not going to be a character that you're going to level. You actually level a little bit, but you start off at a certain rank and you go into the PvP section of Lord of the Rings Online and you play a monster from there. So that's pretty much if you're going to do bad guy stuff. So With that said, let's actually talk a little bit about races and classes within Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, all of your races are on the left, and you've got a total of 7 of them. You've got the race of man, and you have male and female versions. You have the race of dwarves, no female dwarves. You get no lovin' if you're a male dwarf in Middle-earth. You've also got hobbits, both male and female. And you have elves, both male and female. And as you notice over here on the right, this is your class selection, and it gives you a little bit of information based on the classes that you can choose for each of those specific characters. So one of the things I want you to take note is each character. You'll notice with Gift of Man, we get Diminishing Mankind, Easily Inspired Strongmen, Gift of Men. With Hobbits, we get Small Size, Hobbit Toughness, Rapid Recovery, Hobbit Courage, so on and so forth. These are actually attributes that are different for each character, which make your character play a little bit more unique based on the class that you choose. So as you can see, if you choose a dwarf, dwarfs are great for guardians or tanks, or champions, which can be off tanks or melee DPS, and that's because you get a sturdiness buff right off the bat from choosing a dwarf. You get plus 15 might, plus 10 vitality, and 1 common mitigation. Might and vitality are the 2 most important things for a melee DPS as well as a tank or a guardian in this game. And you'll notice your classes are minstrels, guardians, hunters, champions, rune keepers, lore masters, burglars, wardens, champs, and I believe that is it. I think I named all of them there, and Rune Keeper. So you have a mix and mash of each of your, melee DPS, range DPS, healing, and so on and so forth between each of those specific classes. Now the way this would work is if you to find out more of the classes, okay, so we're going to choose a male, race of men male, so we'll continue from there. Now we choose the class, and it shows you, what your beginning guy is going to look like. And one of the things that I really like about Lord of the Rings is you get a really good opportunity to customize your character greatly. So from here, you pick your class. It tells you what your bonuses are over here on the right, whether or not this class is a good suit with that race, and then you would continue from there. And now we have our customization. You get to give a name. You get to name your character just like every other game, but you also get to choose an origin of where the character is from within Middle-earth. And then here are all your customization options. So we've got tons of head options, a bunch of hairstyles and facial hair options to choose from. Then we have changes around the eyes, different eyebrows, different mouth, and then details, so you can make them look older, or you can give them like some scarring across the face to kind of customize your character. And then what I really like is some of the drag and drop options for the different colors of skin, so you kind of have an infinite level of options. And then you have body type. Do you want to be a really tiny little skinny guy, or do you want to be a big hefty dude? So if you're a tank or whatever, it'd be kind of cool to be a big tough dude. So, or you can just randomize just like everything else. You can go through and randomize what the look of your character is going to be. And the next thing you would do from this point is you would enter Middle-earth and you would start off your character. So that's pretty much it. Those are the differences between Lord of the Rings Online. I cannot stand looking at Santa Claus. There we go. It looks like George Clooney from some movie he was in. But anyways, that's the look at creating characters within the 2 games. Let me know if you want any other walkthrough videos. I think I'm actually going to do one about some of the unique gameplay options that you have within Lord of the Rings. I'm kind of excited that I found a decent screen capture that doesn't kill my frame rate too much. So there's a couple of more things that I definitely would like to show you that I need better detail to do, and this will do it. So thanks for watching, and as always, rate, comment, subscribe below. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at twitter.com/geekwithglasses to continue getting technology updates. I think I might do a little bit more gaming things. Seems like people really like the game reviews and the game stuff, so I'm going to do that a little bit more, as well as my other technology reviews and tech stuff. So thanks a lot, and have a great day.